Well, it's time for Intimate News here. My name is Desmond Okreku. So let's begin from the Ghanaian gospel space, where gospel musician Mettle says all is set for his Praise Reloaded concert, which is set to take place at the Accra Sports Stadium on June 30. Now, he was speaking at a press conference ahead of the concert, where he gave further details for the event.
The award-winning singer was excited for the upcoming concert, hoping to fill up the Accra Sports Stadium on the 30th of June 2024. Speaking at the press hour, which saw the gathering of stakeholders in the gospel music space, colleague musicians and the media, the Bononi hitmaker gave an insight into the program.
Last year we were privileged to have done Praise Reloaded at the Oil Dome. But this year someone was asking me why, first of all, the stadium, why. I think it's a vision God had put in my spirit for a while, but sometimes, every one of these visions comes with its own work force. And so this year was one of the years that I had to settle then in my spirit that it was time for us to move in there. 1, 2, also to make it free for the first time. Somebody said, why free? But it was the instruction I got, and that's why I'm following suit. This year happens to be an election year as well. And so in addition to gathering the people of God to worship or raise an altar of worship, we're also gathering the people of God to also raise an altar of prayer also for the nation. So it's going to be a worship prayer kind of like service.
Other guest ministers present, including MOG Music and Kofi Owusu-Pepra, also spoke to Metro TV.
What you should expect is the manifestation of the Holy Spirit. We are going to make sure that the mandate that God has given my brother Mettle is fulfilled on that day. It's not about any of us, it's about what God has told him to do. And we are going to make sure that God is going to use us to fulfill that purpose so that the name of the Lord will be glorified. And the souls that will come and those who will watch later on or be streaming online, wherever, will be blessed by the power of the Holy Spirit.
It's always a privilege. Sincerely, this is not my first time on Praise Reloaded. I've been on Praise Reloaded as a BV, since 2018 to 2022, and then also as a minister for Kadosh, in Kumasi, and Christmas with Mettle. So, but the reason why I'm saying all of this is that I've never gotten used to the experience that having to be on the same stage with Mettle comes with. I'm excited. Most importantly, I'm open to what God will use me for, because that's what it is about. That the Holy Spirit will use us.
Mettle's Praise Reloaded 2024.